if you took Travis Kelce, took some pressure off of him, so he's a guy that certainly could adjust that way.
Travis is flying all over the place. He wants to be with the lady of love of his life. He's going to have to make a decision how important is football to him.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift have been making waves with their high-profile romance, and if the latest buzz is to be believed, they might be taking things to a whole new level. After more than 18 months together, the power couple could finally make their red carpet debut at this year's Met Gala. Shocking, right? Despite being inseparable, Swift practically made Arrowhead Stadium her second home, attending 23 Chiefs games. They have yet to officially step into Hollywood's spotlight as a couple. Even Kelce's dramatic Super Bowl loss didn't stop her from cheering him on. But now, with her schedule miraculously free from tour commitments, the Met Gala might be the perfect moment for them to embrace the limelight together. For a duo that has been anything but low-key, it's almost surprising they haven't already made a red carpet splash. From Swift's viral stadium appearances to Kelce's adoring interviews gushing about her, their love story has played out in front of millions. And let's not forget their cozy New York outings, where they turned every sidewalk into their personal runway. But the Met Gala is a different beast altogether. It's the ultimate celebrity power move. If they walk that carpet hand in hand, it will be the confirmation fans have been eagerly awaiting. Insiders say the timing couldn't be better. Taylor, fresh off the massive success of her Eras tour and album re-releases, is at the peak of her career. Meanwhile, Kelce, despite his Super Bowl heartbreak, remains one of the biggest names in sports. Together, they're a pop culture phenomenon, and what better way to solidify that than with a Met Gala debut, with fashion houses already vying to dress them. All eyes are on whether they will make this highly anticipated appearance or keep the world waiting a little longer. And what a moment it would be. Taylor is no stranger to the Met Gala, having delivered some of her most iconic fashion moments on that legendary carpet. Kelce, on the other hand, is new to this world. But let's be honest, he's got the personality to pull it off. Fashion insiders are already speculating about their potential looks, predicting a high-glam coordinated ensemble that cements them as the new king and queen of pop culture. If they do show up, expect social media to explode, because this would be the A-list moment everyone's been waiting for. Of course, all this public coupledom is unfolding as Kelce navigates a major career dilemma. Fresh off that brutal 40-22 defeat to the Eagles, the Chiefs are making it clear that if he stays, his role will change. No longer the team's offensive golden boy, he have to accept a reduced position, something that doesn't sit well with a player used to being the center of attention. Whether he embraces this shift or seeks a new path remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, all eyes will be on him and Taylor, both on and off the field.
Kelce at times struggled this year to get open and to create separation. This would be the highest cap hit for a tight end in the entire league. Is this the end of Travis Kelce, who I believe is the GOAT tight end, and his relationship with the Chiefs?
Travis Kelce is a team player. He's a team player, and he's making so much money off the field, he's not going to have a problem taking a pay cut. He's not going to have a problem doing that because he's going to make up for whatever he doesn't get off the field because he has so much going on. Trust me, he good. Trust me, good. He's dating a billionaire.
But he ain't married to Taylor yet. He might as well go and propose then if he wants that type.
I think,
I'd have done tied up.
he can do that. So he's not one that's hurting for it. So he'll be fine.
His performance last season was far from stellar, and his Super Bowl showing, let's just say it wasn't his finest moment. The Eagles' defense had him completely locked down, leaving fans questioning if it's time for him to retire. Even he isn't sure. He's admitted he's taking time to decide. The Chiefs are giving him until March 14 to make up his mind. But does he even need the NFL anymore? With a booming media career and a relationship with a literal billionaire, some believe he might walk away. Off the field, he's making so much money that another season, especially with a potential pay cut, would barely affect his lifestyle. The decision is his, but the signs suggest he might be ready to move on.
From you since the game Sunday, I mean, you have so many records at this point that this is kind of like just another one.
That's the last thing that I care about right now. That wasn't the reason. To happen on the biggest stage sucks. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's a hard reality, man. I'm sorry for how it ended, but I have a beautiful life. I have loved ones. Right now, I'm just kicking everything down the road. I'm not making any crazy decisions.
Let's be real, when your girlfriend has a net worth of $16 billion, financial security isn't exactly a concern. And speaking of Taylor, she's been a major influence on Travis Kelce's life in more ways than one. Ever since they got together, fans have noticed a shift, not just in his schedule, but in his entire vibe. His fashion? Completely transformed. Gone are the days of reliable athleisure. Now he's rocking high-end designer ensembles, bold statement pieces, and an aesthetic that screams fashion forward. Some are calling it the Taylor Swift effect, a phenomenon where her boyfriends undergo a style evolution, career glow-up, and a full-blown public perception shift. Kels has always exuded confidence, but now he's stepping into a whole new level of mainstream stardom that extends far beyond the football field. Whether it's his red carpet appearances, effortlessly cool off-duty looks, or his newfound ability to make headlines for something as simple as a book recommendation or cocktail order, he's entering a different league. And speaking of unexpected transformations, let's talk about his latest pop culture awakening, British rom-coms. Thanks to Taylor, Kels has found himself deep diving into her world, which includes a love for classic films. One of her absolute favorites, Love Actually. She's even been known to reference Hugh Grant's iconic "Love Actually is all-around" line as a personal life motto. Adorable, right? Well, not if you ask Kels. At first, he dreaded the idea of sitting through what he assumed would be cinematic torture. But in a surprising twist, he actually didn't hate it. That said, he has some strong and possibly controversial opinions. According to him, Love Actually shouldn't even be considered a Christmas movie, a bold take, considering Taylor practically treats it as required holiday viewing every year. Could this be their first major relationship rift? Probably not. But if there's one thing we know about Swifties, it's that they don't take Love Actually slander lightly. Before we get too caught up in their movie debates, let's rewind to how this all started, because their love story is straight out of a rom-com itself. In true Taylor fashion, fate intervened via a friendship bracelet. Back in July 2023, Kels attended one of her Eras Tour shows, armed with a bracelet featuring his phone number. His plan? Hand it to her and shoot his shot. Bold, right? Unfortunately, he never got the chance. Taylor's pre-show routine is locked in, and random backstage encounters just don't happen. But that tiny moment sparked something bigger. Thanks to a little help from mutual friends, they officially became an item by October 2023. Since then, their relationship has been nothing short of a headline-making whirlwind. Taylor has been a staple at his games, cheering him on from VIP suites and sending social media into a frenzy with every hug and high five. Kels, in turn, has proven to be the ultimate supportive boyfriend, traveling across the world to watch her perform and even making a surprise on-stage appearance. From stadiums to sold-out arenas, they've seamlessly blended their worlds, cementing themselves as one of the most powerful and unexpected celebrity couples of the decade. With each sighting, interview mention, and viral moment, one thing is clear. Kels isn't just dating Taylor Swift, he's stepping into an entirely new era of his own. And now, insiders are buzzing about what's next. If he does decide to step away from football, he's got no shortage of career options. He's already dipped his toes into Hollywood, hosting Saturday Night Live and making appearances on shows like Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And let's not forget Grotesquerie, the horror series proving he's got a knack for entertainment. Some even speculate he could transition into full-time media work, riding the wave of his and Taylor's superstar status. No matter what he chooses, one thing is certain, Travis Kelce is no longer just a football star. He's a full-blown pop culture icon in the making.
If Kelsey chooses to retire, the Chiefs want to know of his decision around March 14th. Chiefs are going to give Kelsey a month to decide his future. Is this deadline normal?
They want to know what he's going to do sooner than later. Oh, they would have given someone, especially like Kelsey, based on what he's done over an extended period of time, they would have given him a little bit more grace.
Retirement from the NFL is no small decision, and Travis Kelce isn't taking it lightly. He's made it clear that if he returns, it'll be with full commitment. No half-hearted plays, no going through the motions just for the sake of it. But with the relentless physical toll of the game, the brutal hits, the never-ending training, and the reality that even legends have an expiration date, it's hard not to wonder if his time in the league is winding down. Kelce has already cemented his legacy. He's won championships, shattered records, and proven himself as one of the greatest tight ends of all time. What more is there left to accomplish? And then there's the family factor. His older brother, Jason, retired at 36. Travis will hit that milestone next year. Could he be following in his brother's footsteps, swapping his cleats for a new chapter beyond the gridiron? And of course, there's Taylor. She's been known to inspire major life changes in her partners. Think past relationships where exes shifted careers, explored new creative directions, or even reinvented themselves entirely. Now, with her tour on pause, giving them more time together, it's not hard to imagine Kels starting to picture a future beyond football. One where he doesn't have to spend months away in training camps or grinding through a grueling NFL season. Plus, he's already laying the groundwork for life after the game. His podcast is a massive success. He's made guest appearances on talk shows, and Hollywood is buzzing about him. A full-blown media career? Hosting? Acting? Even a fashion venture? He's got the charisma for it, and if there's one thing Hollywood loves, it's an athlete with personality. Stranger things have happened, and if that's not enough, the Kels Swift power couple status is only getting stronger. Whether it's a Met Gala debut, a joint business venture, or simply making waves across both the sports and entertainment industries, one thing is certain: Travis and Taylor aren't fading into the background anytime soon. If anything, they're just getting started. Whether he's catching touchdowns or stealing scenes on the big screen, the next chapter of Travis Kelce's life is bound to be just as thrilling as his time in the NFL. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.